These so-called masterminds think yelling louder and taking over a traffic stop somehow puts them above the law. At the Karen signal, where weaponized tears try to blind the law, but the truth always cuts through the noise.
Come backwards towards me!
Let's take a look at this first situation. On March 25, 2023, law enforcement officers were dispatched to the scene of a domestic violence incident following reports of a physical altercation.
Drunk, and she was threatening, and it was at night. And I called, they had a roof, I just wanted her to leave the premises. She was standing here, and she was threatening. It was right around. We had problem, like discussions, like, hey, don't come to my house. We don't have a side that drove here. She lives all the way in Florida. She doesn't even live anywhere near here, 30-something miles or anything. She drove all the way here without my consent, parked up and everything, told me she's inside my house. I came out respectively, hey, what are you trying to achieve? Because clearly we cannot be together because there's lines that you cross. She understood that, but yet she still wanted to get her way, hugging on me and everything, but I'm just like, hey, like, get away from me. I even have videos, photos after the slap.
That on your face is new?
Yes, right now. She just poked me in my eye. Slapping me.
So she has long nails?
Huh?
She has long nails?
No, she has no more nails. That's how like forced.
Immediately after documenting the boyfriend's detailed account of the physical altercation, the police approached the young woman to begin their formal questioning process.
Alright, fair. So we're here because, you know, he called us, right?
Yeah.
And he said some things, okay, again, alleging that you did some things against him. I'm going to read you your rights, okay? This doesn't mean you're under arrest.
Yeah.
You, before you make any statements, that you have the following constitutional rights. That being said, you wish to talk to me?
Talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Farrah, what happened to that?
We was talking about the future as if like, okay, test. And I was like, baby, I was like, that's not something I agree, because to me, it looks bad. As a woman, if I'm dating you, making our kids go through a DNA test, that's not good. That's not good, because to me, you make it seem like I'm the bad woman here in the relationship. I haven't cheated on you, and instead to see if that kid is yours. And he was like, oh, he's like he has a big attitude. Do that. I would put my kids. I'm like, it's nothing like that. But to me, you gotta understand my feelings too. How do I feel about the thing? I said, you gotta understand how do I feel about it and stuff. And when we break up, I gotta let the mother know, okay, see, this is what happened. Let's go ahead and on the phone. I came to tell them what happened. And then he came out, hugged me and stuff. It's like, well, it's not making scene in front of me. They don't speak English. He hugged me and said, it's my end too. Why do you always make things always on your feelings? Why are you always trying to make your things on your feelings? It's two. We in this together. He's like, no, I do what I want. I can do whatever I want.
After listening to her side of the story, the officers informed her that she was being placed under arrest due to the visible injuries and evidence found on the boyfriend.
I can tell you what to do.
Let me explain to you the same thing I explained to him, okay? When you guys are in a relationship, romantic relationship, right? Within the last 6 months, that's lasted a year, dating / domestic relationship, okay? Somebody hits the other, okay? And we find evidence of that happening, okay? Someone has to go to jail. The primary aggressor will go to, whether they want to cooperate, whether any of that, okay? But we're here, and our investigation concludes that you were the primary aggressor in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what
okay?
you're saying. But
right, listen. I don't want to start any problem. You're going to get booked, okay? You're going to see, during first appearance, you're going to see the court from here on out. Okay?
You can talk to the judge when you get there.
Okay?
If that's the case, then
We don't have an option anymore.
We don't have a choice.
In the state of Florida, this thing with the story he told us, okay? So, what's that?
Have you guys talked to his mother? Had the way he is?
However, just as the officers moved to secure the handcuffs, she suddenly attempted to flee the scene, forcing them to use physical restraint to gain control of the situation.
Turn around. Turn around. Give me here. Turn around.
No, I'm just asking.
Listen, turn around.
I'm just asking a question.
Turn around. We'll talk to you, but you gotta turn around.
No, I just saying. No!
Stop. Calm down. Calm what we do here.
Bruh,
Stop.
Listen.
Bruh, I just want to talk to her.
Is she comfortable with you? Tell her she needs to calm
You
down.
need to calm down.
Calm down.
Get her in the car.
She's making it worse.
Oh, bruh, it hurts.
Well,
While she was being forcibly escorted toward the patrol vehicle, the woman continued to shout and scream at the top of her lungs in a very disruptive manner.
we're gonna have another problem.
Can I get my shoes though?
Yes. Get in the car
Do you have
first.
anything else on you?
I don't know to kill me. Come on. Oh,
Get in the car
you see-
first.
Get in.
Bro, what did I
in
do?
the- Get in the car, you're gonna get in the car. Put your leg in the car, or you're gonna get another arrest. Put your leg in the car.
Look, they're not even gonna take me home. They're gonna
Put your
take
leg
me
in the
away. No, what are they doing?
The suspect now faces serious legal charges including domestic battery for the assault, interference with a 911 call, resisting an officer without violence, and additional counts of disorderly conduct. Given the attitude of this mother-daughter duo, the comment section is bound to be gold. Let's go check it out together. Thankfully, he found out how crazy she is before they actually had any kids. Who else fast-forwarded about 2 minutes into her monologue? Lol. Are Fen kidding me right now? An argument over kids that they don't even have. He's doomed if he gets that girl pregnant. In this second situation, watch how this dumb teen runs from police for the worst reason ever. And on November 4th, 2023, an officer from the Des Moines Police Department was conducting a routine patrol downtown when he intercepted an automobile with an obscured license plate, making it nearly impossible to read.
Hello, how's it going? I'm Officer Wright with Des Moines Police Department. I need to see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please. Do you have your license on you? Is the owner of the vehicle in the car that you can get a ticket for that, my man?
Me?
Yeah, because you are driving the vehicle.
Upon discovering that the vehicle belonged to the young woman sitting in the back seat, officers ran a background check and found that she was already facing multiple pending criminal charges.
So he is suspended. Any luck with that warrant?
They said it is valid. There's asking if they have local charges. I can see it.
I can meet him at Southridge.
Is there another unit tracked over here?
The moment officers ordered her to step out of the car, she unexpectedly scrambled out of the window and attempted to flee on foot, forcing the police into a brief but intense foot pursuit to apprehend her.
Hey boss man, I'm gonna have you step out. I gotta grab Jolene out of here. Alright. No weapons on you? Oh. You ain't got a bazookas in your back pockets or anything? Jolene, if you could step out of the vehicle for me, please. 42 Adam, I got one running southbound.
42 out of 40. Hayes and Mulberry, Hayes, 42 out of that. 142 Adam, where you at?
Please.
Parking garage, Hayes and Mulberry. Stop resisting. Well, my backup's gonna get here soon. So, are you gonna give up? You tensing up? Are you good done?
The situation became so chaotic that it required the arrival of several additional officers to finally manage to restrain her and secure the handcuffs.
You're okay.
Dude, I can't breathe.
Stop fighting. We're good. We're good. And yep, let's do it. We're fine. Well, you chose to run. You chose to run. Nobody else.
Nice.
You got any others? Just leave the driver.
Driving.
No, stay right there.
I'm scared.
Okay. What are you looking
No. Can I please stand up?
142 Adam, could you start Ida and the supervisor for an AIR, please?
Once she was successfly neutralized, the officers escorted her toward the police cruiser to be secured for transport.
Stand up.
Copy, dispatch, Ida. 96 Adam is going to be 9th Mulberry Department Garage. Turn 330930.
Guys!
Lost station number 2. Copy.
Can I get an ambulance?
Yep, we got one coming.
Great.
Hey,
Let it go. Let it go.
it's my possession.
Let it go.
C3, I am 3 minutes away.
Thank you. All right.
Peter! Bring her my phone. Please!
Enough.
I literally am
While confined inside the vehicle, she continued her erratic behavior by screaming at the top of her lungs, causing a significant public disturbance while repeatedly demanding to see a doctor.
Open the door. I'm literally bleeding. Can you please check me out?
We're getting medics here.
Dude! Hello! Hello! Dude! I'm bleeding! Can you open the door?
I can roll down the window for you.
Please! Dude, I don't know why! Dude, they're not telling me anything! My phone's gonna die! Okay, then let me rot!
Prior to her arrival at the station, medical personnel were called to the scene to perform a formal assessment of her physical and mental condition.
What's up, ma'am?
Date of birth 2002.
Hi there, what's your name?
Don't you know my name?
Nope.
Joanne.
Okay, what's going on tonight? Just kind of got taken down, you scrape your chin up?
On the left side.
Sure, give me a second. Pop that door, will you? Yep. Are you gonna run?
Left top.
Huh?
No, that's the middle one.
This one's not there. Will you? Oh, you're not.
The suspect was formally charged with impeding law enforcement and interfering with government activities. In Iowa, interference with official acts, Iowa Code Paragraph 719.1, is usually a simple misdemeanor with about a $250 fine and court costs. But if it causes injury, it becomes a serious misdemeanor with fines up to $1,875 and up to 1 year in jail. The original probation violation warrant, failure to appear, typically only requires a small cash bond, $26, and court appearance. But fleeing adds new charges, higher fines, and more jail risk.
Okay. All right, what's your first name?
Melissa.
All right.
Think this is crazy? Just wait until cops find lady's drugs after her ex with warrants flees traffic stop.
I'm going to put you in handcuffs till we figure out what's going on.
On July 20, 2024, a Burnett County deputy spotted Joseph, a known fugitive with an active warrant. After a brief attempt to evade, Joseph finally stopped but collapsed while exiting the moving truck, forcing his passenger Melissa to quickly shift the vehicle into park.
On the ground right now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! 523, but I need units at North Park. On your stomach! Throw your cigarette out! You're not lighting a cigarette! Put your arms out like an airplane! Out to your sides! Get out of the car with your hands up! Well, get out! That's fine! You're fine, keep calm. You keep your hands out! Burnett, roll you.
After the deputy ordered the passenger, who had since moved behind the steering wheel, to exit the vehicle, he proceeded to place her in handcuffs for safety.
Keep your arms out. I got an ambulance coming. Come backwards towards me. Come backwards towards me. Come towards me. Just walk towards me. Yes, walk towards me. Put your arms out. Keep walking backwards. What do you mean, what did you do? Put it out to your side. Keep walking backwards. Keep walking backwards. Keep walking backwards. Keep walking backwards. I'm going to put you in handcuffs till we figure out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right, what's your first name?
Melissa.
All right. All right. Bridget, can you take care of her quick? Yeah. Andrew, let's handcuff him.
At this stage of the investigation, the police made the tactical decision not to formally arrest the woman yet, choosing instead to continue their roadside questioning.
Are you injured at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. My name is Bailey. I work at the sheriff's office.
Yes, sir.
You're not under arrest at this point, okay?
Okay.
You're in handcuffs just because of your boyfriend. Sorry.
Well, we broke up, but yeah, he's
Okay.
my ex-boyfriend.
All right.
I know what the f is happening.
I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights. Okay.
Oh my
You're
God.
not under arrest at this point, but just because you're in handcuffs and there's 17 squads here, I gotta read you this. You have the right to talk to our lawyer and have him or her present with you or being questioned. If you're not before any question, if you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
I don't talk about
I just have a couple of questions about what happened. That's all. Thank you guys. About what happened. That's all. Like I said, you're not under arrest at this point, but
I don't know what's going on.
so. Well, can I ask you some questions? Are you willing to answer some questions?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's up to you.
I don't know.
Well, you're the only one that would know that answer, though. So I have to jumped out of the car, almost got ran over, and was trying to run from me. Those are the questions.
I wasn't in park and I didn't understand what was happening. So
You're aware of your Miranda rights, okay? Are you willing to answer some of my questions?
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on.
Because he's gonna go on mine eventually.
However, a subsequent records check confirmed that Melissa was actually the registered owner of the truck, and upon further inspection, officers discovered several suspicious bags of white powder, officially marking her as an accomplice.
So, but
This thing's screwed on. Oh, look at that.
I know.
There you go. Good old classic meth pipe did not burn.
Fentanyl.
I'm just gonna.
Hey, you want to back up?
Where's your?
All right.
We got all this right.
Yeah. Well, the odor of marijuana gives us PC. Okay. I was gonna act 79 it based off all their behavior and his behavior.
The whole truck.
Yeah. The whole truck.
Technically.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. I mean, you can see how fast they were going.
He's got like cream all over the place.
Based on the incriminating evidence found on the scene, she was promptly arrested and secured inside the rear of the police patrol vehicle.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
I was told you have some questions for me.
I don't know. I have questions. I don't know.
I think that you understand some of it. Okay.
Not really.
At this point, I already read you Miranda rights, and you were not sure what you wanted to do, which is perfectly your right.
What do you mean I wasn't sure what I wanted to do?
You didn't know if you wanted to answer any of my questions, which is fine.
No, what question?
Answer that question, because then it puts me in a bind.
Okay.
I have questions about the stop.
No,
Yes, I did.
no,
Yes,
you
I
didn't. You
did.
just kept saying you had questions about the stop.
No.
Okay. What questions about the stop? I don't understand.
So I will reread these Miranda rights. Silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me or answer any of my questions?
When subjected to further interrogation, she initially maintained her innocence by claiming she had no knowledge of the bag's contents, but she eventually broke down and confessed to everything.
Okay, answer questions about the stop. Like, what questions do you have about the stop?
Well, I want to know what happened. Tell me from start to finish. As soon as you guys saw me down on the backside of Joker's bar, or right by the laundromat, tell me what happened after that.
It started like, oh, you didn't even put it in park. What the f? And I jumped in the driver's seat and put it in park. And it all.
Okay. What property in that truck belongs to you?
I have a Las Vegas bag and
Is that the blue one, or is that the black and?
No, it's the black and white. And then, I was in the middle of doing my hair. There's stuff in the glove box.
Do you have a hairbrush? Okay. The silver hairbrush isn't yours?
I don't know what silver hairbrush you're talking
Whose
about.
blue backpack is it?
Blue backpack?
Yeah, the blue backpack style bag with the female type products in it, the different makeup products.
The blue.
Earlier today. Okay. What did you...
He didn't say anything. He just turned the corner and I was like, what the f are you doing?
How fast were you going? Or how fast was he going?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was
Did
just
he
like,
speed
what the
up
fuck
or
are-
that bag?
What do you mean bag full of stuff?
The plastic bag with a knot in it with the... You're both going to jail. You're going to jail for that substance. Okay? The truck belongs to you. There's female stuff in that bag. Consistent with things that you're describing, right? Makeup products, hair products, that kind of stuff.
No, my makeup products time ago.
A long time ago. How long is a long time ago?
2014.
Okay, for
On and off since then.
some nasty
I know.
Okay. How often are you using? Daily?
Pretty much.
How much a day?
I have no idea.
Okay.
He had
Frederick, I think, because he wanted to get a job.
Okay. When is the last time Joe used? Have you guys been together all day?
He used today.
He used this morning with you? Okay. So lie to me going to grab it and showing it to you, which I can do if you want me to, but I don't know whose it is. But it was in a blue, like a navy leather type backpack. There was a hot rail pipe. Finger in them, okay? So sit tight, okay?
In the end, the driver was convicted of fleeing and sentenced to prison, while the female faced drug-related charges and fines. Curious how everyone else feels about this unhinged teacher? Let's check comments and see the heat. He knew he wouldn't be smoking a cigarette for a while anyway. Her jumping into the driver's seat seems highly unlikely. Saying, "What did I do?" when you know what you did should attract several years in prison in itself. Next body cam. When this 19-year-old girl arrested for DWI after getting stoned in Stone Harbor.
Again.
On November 11, 2023, Officer Keith Santini's attention was drawn to a 2015 Toyota Scion that had been idling in a strictly prohibited no parking zone for 15 minutes. As he approached to investigate the 104th Street violation, he was immediately met with the pungent scent of smoked cannabis, identifying the 19-year-old driver as Tara.
Alright, well, so, you guys alright to drive?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, I promise you. Sorry, it's just bright. The light is the only thing. I can't really even see your face.
No, that's fine. So, just let you know, I'm recording. So, do you have your license on you by chance?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Thank you. How old are you?
19.
Alright, just hang tight, okay? Just want to turn the car off real quick. Thank you.
During the initial roadside interview, Tara openly admitted to consuming marijuana inside her vehicle, leading the officer to instruct her to perform a cognitive test by counting backward and reciting a specific portion of the alphabet.
Tara? Is that your name?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. When I walked up here, I smelled marijuana. Car's running, and you're in it. So, I'm going to ask you what's the highest level of education?
High school.
High school? Alright. How are you familiar with Q, without singing?
EQRSTUVWXYZ.
Yep. Start with B and end with Q.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But we're
like,
waiting.
We were smoking marijuana. We were gonna sit here for about an hour.
We're not smoking our entire thing.
Like,
we're
yeah, we were just
smoking
gonna
until
sit
I'm
here.
sobering up.
Yeah, she's sober. Well, I was gonna sit with her here, obviously, and we're gonna wait until
Under the
operate a vehicle
influence.
under the influence, obviously.
Okay.
A lot of my family, that's my cousins and all them, like they know I wouldn't operate a vehicle, and she wouldn't.
We just plan on
And if
being
you're-
here for a while.
Are you pointing at these? If you wanted to smell these are both water with ice.
Yeah.
Is that a grinder right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Alright, can I have that? And can you start with the letter B and end with Q?
BQ.
Yeah. Okay. Can you start with the letter B and end with Q? For example, B, C, D.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I seriously was going to wait.
I'm
Like,
sober
we're going to
enough
be
operate
here
a
for.
vehicle,
We are going to be here for.
Alright. So, are you familiar with numbers, right?
Yeah.
High school.
67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 52.
Okay.
It quickly became evident that Tara was displaying significant signs of physical and mental impairment. Consequently, a full battery of field sobriety exercises was mandated to further evaluate her condition.
So, since you admitted that you have smoked, I'm just have you step out of the car, just do some more tests on you, okay? Alright, so can you step out, please? Just take a walk this way, please. Do you have any weapons on you at all, or anything like that? Nothing sharp that's gonna poke me?
No.
Okay. Can you see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
Can you focus on it? You may begin.
1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020.
Officer Santini ultimately placed Tara under arrest for driving under the influence, citing the lingering scent of burnt cannabis, her own verbal admission of drug use, and her consistent failure to complete the field sobriety tests successfully.
Alright, Tara. I'll have you turn around and be placed under arrest for driving on the influence of alcohol or drugs. Okay? So I need you to turn around, please. No. No. That wasn't for me.
Okay, no problem.
Can I have her with my car?
It's gonna get towed. Are you the registered owner? Okay.
She can take it.
My cousin can pick it up. Would you be
No problem.
Comes and picks it up. We'll let you know, okay? Is that too tight?
No.
Okay. What was that?
Do you know where my phone will go?
Your phone?
Yeah.
What's...
Car gets towed.
Oh, well, what do you want me to grab?
My phone, and my wallet, please. And my purse.
Okay, well, is your friend, you give permission for registration insurance for the car?
It should be on the glove box, my insurance.
Which glove box? The center or the one where you're...
The one where she's on.
Okay. You give her permission to get in there and get it? The registration? Okay.
Yeah. Would I be able to call somebody when I get there?
So, I'm going to read you the Miranda rights, okay? So, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned before any questioning, if you wish, at no expense to you. Do you understand the rights I have just read to you? What was that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you just go on the other side? Seatbelt, okay?
Yeah.
You shine the light in.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Your friend wants to know if she can go in your phone and get some contact information.
I'm going to grab her phone.
Can you please have her, my cousin, his name is Kendall, can you have her go in my message?
Your phone and bring it to the station with us.
Yeah, you'll be able to make a phone call.
Well,
Okay.
alright. Well, we can do that at the station, okay? If you get more, just hang.
Tara was charged for parking within 25 feet of a seawall and operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. How is everyone reacting to this madness? Let's see what the comments are saying. Cop walks up and just starts up a really awkward silence. I think the cop is more baked than she is. When this officer approached their vehicle, I thought he forgot how to speak. He just stood there staring at them, his flashlight. It was so awkward. Poor guy. Maybe it's the end of his shift and he's tired.